Folks, I've been a part of this little sphere of the internet for 4 long years now, and I've seen it all. I remember a time when the Kumite was not boring. I remember a time when Ethan Ralph was getting big name stars like Keemstar and Jim on his show on a regular basis. I remember a time before PPP and Godwinson. I remember a time where Crownton T was the villain of the year. I remember a time when Andy Worski was getting big name internet personalities to debate on his live stream, like Sargon of Akkad versus Richard Spencer. But in these 4 years that I have watched debates on this little sphere of the internet, nothing pales in comparison to what I watched a couple of hours ago. Because you see, my friends, it looks like there might just be hope for internet blood sports after all, even after Ethan Ralph is gone and we never have to hear from him again. Because you see, a man by the name of Warhammer has opened my eyes to the possibility that maybe, just maybe, internet blood sports as we know it can make a comeback. Because you see, earlier, Mr. Warhammer decides he was going to have himself a little debate with Mr. Daimo. Now, for those who might have forgotten or have never heard of who the Daimo is, the Daimo is a white dude that has taken his samurai larp way too fucking seriously. Now, the reason why Mr. Warhammer and Mr. Daimo decided to have a debate is because there's a little drama going on right now in regards to Mr. Warhammer. A man by the name of Euros, who had a YouTube channel called the Kino Corner. Well, that channel recently got shut down, and there's a lot of speculations as to who might be responsible for flagging it down. Some people are saying it was Daimo, some people are saying it was Warhammer, some people are even saying it was Dark Ninja of all fucking people. But regardless, what I know so far is that Mr. Euros' channel, the Kino Corner, has been, flagged down. And a lot of accusations has been hurled at a lot of people. So Mr. Warhammer decides he was going to have a little debate with one of the suspects, Mr. Daimo. And, it was quite a debate, though I really wouldn't call it a debate. It was basically Warhammer setting up a little Discord call with the Daimo, during which the Daimo kept autistically screeching, "I'm a big baby," to Warhammer, and completely made an ass of himself on that little debate there. And as a result of that, well, the Daimo, not that long afterwards, ran away and blocked Mr. Warhammer. Now, the stream in question is currently privated. Mr. Warhammer has to edit out the stream because quite a lot of N-bombs and some porn were being featured on the stream, but it's quite a fucking trash fire, let me tell you. Once, Mr. Warhammer finally gets done editing, I will be leaving a link to that, most likely going to be a pinned comment. But I am going to leave something in the description below, just so you guys can get a nice little glimpse of Mr. Warhammer here. Because aside from the fact that Warhammer might just be the savior of internet blood sports, Mr. Warhammer's a bit of a detective too. Because Mr. Warhammer has uploaded a video where he goes over his evidence that the Plate Gang is secretly being run by the CIA. Now, I was always under the impression, at least from what lore I was able to get on the Plague Gang, that, the Plague Gang was an offshoot of the anime mafia, a bunch of people with anime avatars that were fucking with Tonka Saw on the cowboards back in the day. And why the CIA decided that, their main priority is to go after people like Kitty Styles, Ethan Ralph, Andy Worski, Josh Moon, John Bolden, and countless others I really don't know. I guess once Trump became a man of his word and bombed the shit out of ISIS, the CIA was like, well, shit, what do we do now? I guess we can go on ahead and fuck over this stuttering Canadian YouTuber with a cocaine addiction. Bit a bit out there, I know. A bit way too fucking out there. I mean, Plague Gang, of all people, being run by CIA glow in the darks. It's a bit weird. But a link to the video will be in the description below, so enjoy that little gem. But anyway, I'll catch you guys whenever, really.